Good afternoon, fellow traders. It's Black Coffee Trader coming to you on December the 19th, Thursday in the afternoon here. I have not had an update in a couple of days. Just been crazy busy the last few days, and so I apologize for that, but we're bringing an update today. Unfortunately, I'm at a point where I'm having the worst red week that I've had since the end of May. But anyway, it is what it is, and you have that sometimes in trading. So let's kind of walk through today. The big deal today was we had this big sell-off yesterday after FOMC, and today was super volatile, and I got sucked into some trades that I shouldn't have taken. The issue was on two of these accounts, down 750, and just the big problem for me was the unwillingness to walk away. It's 100% on me. And I have got to do better at that. I have got to do better at listening to my daily loss limit or adhering to that daily loss limit and walking away when I have a red day and not allowing it to get to a big red day. That has been the problem. And I think it's probably one of the biggest issues that we have as traders at times is the unwillingness to accept the loss when it's at least manageable. Because as I experience it, you're down like $200, $250, and you're like, I can make that back. One more trade, I can make that back. And that's just not a very, very good mentality, and I have got to work on that. But let's talk through today. I traded the Dow. I have not traded the Dow in a long time. That may have been a mistake, but also the volatility was just crazy. You know, big moves, got faked out several times. I took a handful of trades here, and I took a couple more than I should have. It's again on me, but you know, a setup would present itself, I would take it, and I'm getting a little sloppy with the setups too, so I have to work on that. But that was the undoing there. And then I also took a couple trades with we'll call them the 5 near-death accounts that I'm vowing to not have a big loss on each and every day. Did have a couple, whoops, that's not the right one, that's on 67. A couple trades I took on this was something, just this area right here on ES was rejecting big time. After we fell below this 59.83 level, we rejected it 1, 2, and 3 times this afternoon or today. And this right here is exactly what was going on right here on NQ, and that's why I shorted this on these accounts where I lost the most amount today. And I was just wrong. This one here was a winning trade, and that's where I walked away. I said, I'm done. But this one here, it basically wicked me out and then continued to move down. And that was the issue today, too much volatility. And honestly, it's on me. I shouldn't have traded. I should have sized down to like 1 micro and have had a big stop, which would have been a lot better. But anyway, I didn't do it, and we had to suffer the consequences. Let me show you those other 2 trades just for transparency's sake. Right here, I took a couple shorts and again got wicked out. I could have got out of there with probably, $20-30 in profit, and should have, and probably would have if I could have. Say that again. But anyway, so down about $50 a piece. The last couple days, let's dive into TradeZella, and I can basically walk you through the last couple of, whoops, what did I do now? Here we go. Here's TradeZella. So this week we're down $8,000 this week. I had the big red day on Monday, had a fairly big red day on Tuesday, and then yesterday I vowed to be very patient, and I only took 2 trades. In fact, I traded ES on my Apex accounts, and it was green across the board by a little bit, like $40 per account. And then today, we had an okay day except for these 2, which was pretty bad. And the bad news is this one here, this number 68 account, I just passed it yesterday. And then the first day, we just have a big old red day on it. So shame on me. That is one thing I really have to do better. Like I just talked about, I have to adhere to that daily loss and walk away when I hit that and just be okay with it. It's just something that I'm just stating it for an accountability perspective to you that I need to do better at that. So anyway, let's look at the week, and I'll give you a little bit more detail. Here's kind of the day by day. Monday we had the bigger red day. Tuesday I blew up that one account and had that account for almost 30 trading days, which is a bummer. Couple basically break even on those 2 accounts, and then down about 500-600 on the rest of them. Again, took too many trades, did not walk away when I should have. U Profit took the payout on Tuesday and had a green day. I can't do anything wrong on that account. Yesterday we were green across the board, and then today small losses on these accounts, and then two bigger losses on the two newest accounts. And then again, can't do anything wrong. Again, had a green day on U Profit. Go figure. I just, for some reason, I'm just that account. I just get wins. But anyway, so that's been the week. It's been rough. It's been a tough week, and I've done it to myself by not being disciplined. And I'm going to work on a few things as we get into 2025. U Profit, let me just for transparency's sake show you that as well. There we can see it up to 20 today. And we got that account up to 52,395. Today is day 3. So 2 more days and I can request a payout there. Let's dive into the market and kind of talk through what has happened over the last couple of days. So here we have NQ on the 60-minute chart. And yesterday, I did my trading yesterday before FOMC, by the way. That was smart because FOMC, we had this massive drop. And really, in my opinion, this is what we're looking at. This was the previous all-time high before we had this dip and this big old move up to where we were, hitting all-time highs on almost a daily basis or a weekly basis there for a little while. This is obviously back in the first part of November, and here today, we're obviously at the end of December. We have fallen back into this channel, and we're floating basically right here. I almost should put a level right here, and I might do that, but we'll see. I'm going to let the day close and look at it tomorrow. But right here, we really should have a key level. We've got some reactions here around this 540 level, 21,540. This was kind of this previous high area. We had some reactions here, and we've had some reactions on it today. But anyway, we're kind of in this channel. And I believe that, where's my rectangle? I'm looking for it quickly. I can never see it. Here we go. What I am looking for is a breakout of that channel. Either we're going to fall below this 400 level, or we're going to reclaim the 700 level and we're going to push back up, or we're going to see a fall down. If we lose the 400s, I do believe that we could see a fall down into the 20,900s, possibly even lower. So that's what I'm kind of looking at as far as my thesis and how my bias is. I obviously try to avoid having a major bias each and every day. But this is a very clear, easy to read channel that we've fallen back into, and just feel like we need to be careful in this channel, and we should see, something either breaking down. I would be interested in a bounce down here for a long setup, or, if we can reclaim the 700s, and a pullback long would be excellent there. And that's kind of how I like to take my funded account setups, especially on about 5 micros, and you're looking for, a bigger move, and you're looking for, a 60, 70 point trade. That's what I like to do. It's just this week I've not traded very well, so is what it is. But that's NQ. Now let's take a quick look at ES, and we have a similar situation on ES. It's not quite as pronounced as NQ. NQ's had a much bigger move higher, and ES and NQ during this move here, especially over the last week, have not really played well together. Like typically I will look at ES to see kind of where is it going, and then take some, use that information to help me place trades if I'm trading NQ. But obviously you kind of had to have a similar thing. We had these previous highs, we had a deeper pullback on ES, and then we had the move up, but the move up was also not as high as what it was on NQ. And then obviously NQ had the big drop yesterday, and we had the same massive drop yesterday on ES, and we've fallen down kind of into the, we'll call this the one, and this is the second, the previous like two or the second most recent all-time high section, if you will. So we've kind of fallen to that, and that creates, in my opinion, this channel here, which is kind of similar as what we just looked at on NQ. So on ES, we're looking at something like this, where this is the channel that we're in, and kind of looking at this 5,900 area and also the 5980s. So in my opinion, we're going to need to be careful in here, but if we really want to look for a big setup and a longer, bigger target trade, we need to see a pullback here like we wicked down to and then pushed out of there. I think that might have been yesterday that actually happened. Yes, that was on yesterday's trading day. Today we've just kind of went sideways here, kind of chopped around. Well, we had a significant move, not like yesterday, but again, this would be ideal if we could see a pullback to this level, really setting up a long. We also run the risk that we, dip down below and then we really start to fall apart. Or like we just talked about in NQ, if we can reclaim this 58.90 area, 59.80 area, that may set up a very much a bullish move to the upside. So that's kind of, the big picture. And again, kind of looking at the bigger idea, the bias to set up what we expect. And that's kind of what I'm looking at. So anyway, I will leave you with that. Just once again, I want to say thank you for just hanging out, following along this year. I'm not sure how many more updates I'll do before the end of the year because of the holidays, and I'm not sure how much I'll be trading, but just want to say thank you. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for following along. Thanks for using my code, whether it's Apex or Take Profit Trader. By the way, I forgot to take that banner down. That sale is over. It's like 50% off right now for Apex. Take Profit Trader still has that 40% off and fees refunded on first payout. So excellent, excellent deal there with Take Profit Trader. So again, thank you. I appreciate you all. Thanks for following along. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for subscribing. Those of you that subscribed this year, and if you're new, feel free to do that. Hit the like button, leave a comment, and last but not least, I just want to wish you great trading. And if I don't have an update before Christmas, I'll probably will, but I'm going to say it anyway. Merry Christmas. Wish you all a Merry Christmas. And yeah, let's wrap up 2024 on a positive note and enter 2025 with a plan to do better. At least that's my approach. So once again, thanks. Appreciate y'all. Take care and so long.